Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Butch Whited here with Veterans of the North. And I'm down here in Iowa City participating this week in the Disabled American Veterans and VA National Disabled Veteran Golf Tournament. And wow, what an experience. Today I have the pleasure to having joining me some veterans that are participating with us. So let's get to know those veterans. Laura?
Yeah. My name is Devorah. I'm from California.
Got that. Tom Bowen from Minnesota. Don Lowry from Missouri.
Also known as Sarge, we found out this week, So, hey, you know, gentlemen, ladies, what a week it's been, right? I mean, this is my fourth year being down here as a golf buddy. The DAV Minnesota is a proud sponsor of this event, but spending time with veterans that are participating as veterans to get something, getting it out of the golf piece, but other things, Sarah, I want to start with you. What do you get out of this event? I know this not your first time down here, but what keeps bringing you back?
That's 15 years for me, and it's all about camaraderie and like-minded people.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't talk about anything in the service to people that's never been because they don't get it.
Right.
And it's something that helps some of these people that are a little bit, inside themselves to come out
Okay.
and learn socialization, I think. And I like being part of helping that also.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm as out as it goes. So
That's one thing that the years I've been coming down here, and the first day into the second day, it takes a little bit of while for the teams to kind of loosen up and kind of get to know because everybody's from different states, as you've seen here now. Every one of you from a different state. But I'll tell you, by the beginning of Wednesday, the second day out there, they're joking, they're just having a blast out there. So I think you're spot on, Sarge. That camaraderie of just getting to know other people from other areas.
yeah,
So,
that about
Devorah, how about you?
This is my second year, and amazingly, like my first year, we were talking about that camaraderie.
Yeah.
I was really apprehensive because I know my zone kind of stunk, especially that mid game night, and I didn't want to put on a team and be like the weakest link. But it didn't matter because then I got stuck with Sarge over here, which was amazing,
Yeah.
right? Because you have people of all experiences and people that are first timers, and being with someone that's been here a while, it really dispels that a lot.
Devorah, I had the pleasure of being not your golf buddy, but with your team last year, and I'll tell you what I experienced as a golf buddy as well. You talk about what the veterans are getting out of that are participating, but even the golf buddies that are down here helping the veterans, we're getting so much out of it as well. I mean, it's just such a pride and joyful feeling each day we come out here and seeing the progression that each one of the veterans are making, not only in the golf game, but just even a socialization. It sometimes takes a veteran a while to loosen up. And you said you came down and never really golfed before or things like that. We share with you really. It's not just about the golf. We'll help you. We're gonna help you just like you and me. I golf, right? And I'm not a great golfer, but I still get out there and swing like club. And what I'm hearing from this year, you've improved your game this year though too.
Oh, immensely. So I kind of stole Ryan. Ryan Emerson, who's also with DAV in Minnesota. He was, I guess, he was on our team last year
Yeah.
as a golf buddy. I was like, no, I need some help. So he's been helping me immensely. And luckily, I have him in a golf playing game this year, and I see myself just totally progressed.
Yeah.
What do you think, Don?
golf is this much of everything else. The camaraderie, the laughing, the being together, the helping
Yeah.
go one another's balls for close to them, stuff like that. That's the stuff it's all about. It and to befriend people. Also, the golf is this runs.
It is.
Because I know, like, one of the other people on our team, Rowena, she and I knew each other from before, and I had no idea I was going to see her here last year. So that just made it a lot easier as well.
Mhm.
And, just watching her and watching the rest of the people on my team, it gives me something to strive for, even though Don says, golf is this much? Come on. So, yeah.
What's so unique about us being a sponsor, well, DV Minnesota, we're a proud sponsor of this event. But we also sponsor the bus that comes out of Minneapolis, VA. You help get veterans down to this event because, transportation is sometimes a challenge as well. And sitting here right beside me, we have somebody that rode that bus down here and No, you were on the bus this year?
No, I didn't take the bus. We drove.
Okay.
This is my third time here, Butch, and
enjoying it tremendously, and we've driven each time. And yeah, you're talking about how we show up cold,
Yeah.
and then we work on getting to know each other. And by Wednesday, and we're pretty tight. We're yelling and shouting on behalf of each other out there, and making sure that everybody feels like they're getting something out of it. And the support that we got here is just tremendous. I mean, they have Roving LPG, Ladies Professional Golf Association, the Resident Golf Association, and other golf pros that are just driving around in the carts. And they stop by all the teams, and they're so good that they can watch you take a swing from half of a hole away and say, "I can help," and they'll drive over and help you.
Yeah.
And you get to practice that, and it's just every place you turn around here, they're offering to assist you and improve your golf game and improve your attitude.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm glad you said it because part of this is also getting you to feel comfortable because as veterans, we all know sometimes we don't like to be around other people. We like to be by ourselves, and getting you to be comfortable and taking direction sometimes not easy for a veteran.
Don't
And-
look at me.
Exactly, right? But the other thing I want to do a big shout out is, you talk about the sport team, the VA and the DAV and all the team members they bring down to your staff. I got to tell you, from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed, if you need something, there's somebody here to help you. I mean, the staff is amazing, is it not?
Yeah, I had an issue because I had to shoot my clubs, and I was like all over for them on Monday night, and they were here mid-morning on Monday. But unfortunately, the hotel was at, we don't know. And we're talking about the staff, all right?
Yeah.
So Nick just wheeled by like 10 o'clock at night. I have your golf club, 31 there. It was like, oh, so-
My veteran doesn't even have golf clubs. He's golfed a total of 3 times, but you know what? The VA and the team here, they found clubs for him to really, so he can still enjoy it. And that just goes to show what the VA puts into this event to ensure that anybody that participates in it can truly enjoy it. So outside of the golf, I also know that the VA, they put on some other events. Have you guys participated in any other events?
I done the putting thing, and I was thinking about maybe tomorrow doing the air rifle thing.
Okay.
So
Oh, very nice.
even though I don't see so good, but I think I used to shoot hunt all the time, so I understand how to do it. Just think see good enough.
Well, the air rifle, being all military, we're used to having, guns. Like, people with visual impairment, and being able to have the team here to teach you the safety piece that you still can go out and do that, that's a huge feeling. How about you guys? What other events do you have?
I'm participating in water therapy.
Okay.
I'm a 76-year-old veteran with arthritis flare while I'm here. So I wake up in the morning, my fingers are swollen up, and I'm not shooting so good.
Yeah.
But by the time the afternoon gets around, I can do this, and I can grip that club and go ahead. But the thing that really provides solace and comfort is that water therapy in the pool, just moving around, and then to switch over to the hot tank. It's I participate in other DAV events that DAV sponsors in Minnesota and all across the United States.
Oh, awesome. You were on? Cool.
Actually, I've also done some water therapy, so I actually got in and did some water aerobics yesterday. But even more so on water therapy, I was kayaking
Okay.
the first day, and I love to kayak, so that was so relaxing.
Yep.
And then today we'll get some more one-on-one coaching.
Okay.
And go from there.
Awesome. That's what's so good about it. We talk about it's called National Disabled Veterans Golf Clinic. But you hear about all these other activities that the veterans are able to participate in. So those veterans that are interested in it, participate in it. Connect with your local VA rec therapy program and really figure out if you can get involved. I'll tell you, you get so much out of these events when you participate.
Yeah, last year I was lucky enough to do the cycling as one of those extra events.
Yep.
And one of my friends who's beyond, who's vision impaired, has been wanting me to tandem with him. But unfortunately, I'm really short. He's a lot taller than me. And when you tandem, you usually have the shorter person in back.
Yep.
So it wouldn't hurt. But luckily being here, he was able to find and practicing here and using the adaptive equipment here, they've been able to find that they have different bikes over here that we can actually attach to each other. So it doesn't matter what height is compared to those. And you can actually do some event track.
Great. I mean, I know it's been a long day for each one of you guys. And I want to thank all of you, for stepping out of the box, right? Stepping out of your comfort zone and participating in events like this, because it goes a long ways to be able to show all the veterans that these events out here for them to participate in, to get comfortable. But also, the last thing I want to add on is just the connection that you guys make. I know, Laura, you stay in contact with Ryan, and Sarge, you're staying in contact with people when you meet them here. That's the piece that makes us all better. As we're all maybe having a down day or have a question about somebody, you have other people to reach out to. So the piece about these events goes so much further than what happens here. It's even what you take home. So thank you all for participating. Thank you for participating in this podcast with me. And tomorrow's Tournament Day. You guys ready?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Get some rest tonight, and we'll have a great day tomorrow.
Drink water, drink water, drink water.
And thank you for being out here with sponsoring.
You bet.
Thanks, Jay.
Because it wouldn't happen without you guys. So
Thank you, guys.
so much.